Welcome to WST4930, Women, Leadership, and Diversity in the Global Environment, with Dr. Anita Ananthara. This course explores the issues faced by leaders worldwide. The challenges faced by both men and women in leadership positions differ in every field and across every culture. These are the concepts that Dr. Anita Anantharam explores. The ideas behind successful leadership are what the course focuses on. By looking carefully at how men and women have successfully navigated power and authority, applied knowledge and core competencies, and worked towards creating a balanced life in general.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this class on leadership and diversity in the global environment. Please do not let the word woman in the title of the course scare you into thinking that we are not interested in men and leadership. On the contrary, we hope to show how social structures in our global environment define and affect male identities as leaders and female identities as leaders in similar and different ways. So, let's go.
Dr. Anantharam works to create an instructor presence and a digital personality by letting her students know, first and foremost, that she is available and excited to answer all of their questions and queries, either online, by phone or email, or in her office. Her short module videos summarize the materials and concepts and help guide the students. Most importantly, her videos show her immense passion for her subject. This course strives to offer students guidance as they build skills to take on leadership roles in their own lives and in their professional endeavors. One such activity connects students with the CRC Career Resource Center and demonstrates effective resume building skills. It offers students the opportunity to create a resume and have it peer reviewed. Dr. Anantharam also builds in activities that require students to step away from the computer and get involved in their community. These activities are called Get Involved activities, and they build upon each other as students grow in their skills and get to know the various organizations around them and around the world. These activities help the students make contact with these organizations and potentially get involved with the organization they are most interested in.
There are 3 Get Involved activities which are meant to help you with professional development. By this, I mean that you should be able to get a better sense of what you need to do professionally in order to grow your academic interests and skill sets into a professional track or career path. Each 1/3 of the course will include an assignment that involves analyzing theoretical and scholarly concepts and communicating how these concepts translate into professional applications.
The course also integrates videos of leaders pertinent to the weekly topics. These videos consist of authentic materials and provide exposure to individuals, issues, concepts in their appropriate historical framework.
This book has sold more than 50,000 copies in the hardcover edition, and 700,000 have been published in paperback.
In 1963, a writer named Betty Friedan published The Feminine Mystique, her scathing expose of the happy homemaker myth.
The feminine mystique has made us feel it's unfeminine to use our rights, to really want equality, to want to take part in the decisions of the world and politics. Career woman almost became a dirty word.
Betty Friedan had given up the chance for an academic career to become a homemaker and part-time journalist in the 1950s. Feeling there was something missing in her own life, she wondered if other women felt the same way.
She decided to interview her old classmates at Smith prior to a reunion. In doing that, she surfaced a deep sense of malaise among women who had very fine educations and then felt that they really didn't have choices, that there were no avenues for their talents, and were caught in some profound way
A woman today has been made to feel freakish and alone and guilty if simply she wants to be more than her husband's wife, her children's mother. If she really wants to use her abilities in society. And
everybody read The Feminine Mystique. And of course, we all had mothers who suffered from the problem that has no name. They didn't know what was wrong. Why were they not satisfied by the 3 children and the perfect house?
In order to ensure that students have synthesized all the informations and readings and authentic videos, Dr. Anantharam uses her own videos to provide her perspective and summarize the takeaways from each lesson.
A modest manifesto for shattering the glass ceiling. And of course, chapter 4 of the course textbook, Through the Labyrinth. So let's go. Betty Friedan is a hugely important figure in the history of the women's movement in the United States. She was writing during a historical period in the U.S. when women's identities and roles seemed to be transforming rapidly after the war. The growth of the American suburb, coupled with expectations of domesticity, modesty, and motherhood for all women, compelled her to begin to research why educated women could choose a life of domesticity when they could have sought opportunities to work. Because she was an editor of a popular magazine in New York City, she was intimately familiar with how the mainstream popular media presented ideas about women. What happened to the strong Rosie the Riveter image of women during the war? What were the reasons for the change? And what happened? And what type of effect did it have on middle-class educated women? These are some of the questions that she asks in The Feminine Mystique.
Students complete a portfolio as a capstone activity, which includes their resume and other real-life materials that they can take with them into their future professions. Dr. Anantharam works diligently to create a course that provides students with useful materials that they can take with them to build their professional leadership positions later on in life. Women, leadership, and diversity in the global environment provide students with a framework for their future professions.